Hey, Sean here from SpeedCubeShop.com. ShengShou made a magnetic clock. Clock is not something I normally do. Actually, it might have been the last competition I was at or the one right before that. Somebody gave me a clock. I don't remember what brand this is, so someone please tell me in the comment section what brand this is. And someone just gave it to me because they didn't really do it. And while I was scrambling, I was shown how to solve a clock, and I did my first solution. We did sort of a time tutorial, so I was taught how to solve it, and I did my first full solve within 3 minutes. So if I remember correctly, if the pins are pushed down, the corners move, the pin up moves everything together. Okay, so if just one pin is down, only the corner moves. Anyways, I don't know which one this is, but ShengShou made one. And there seems to be this race to make a clock that no one wants to finish. Moyu's hinted at a clock, G's hinted at a clock, but ShengShou, spelled like that now, so I'll have it spelled both ways, has their first magnetic clock. Now the magnets are usually with these pins and not the turny thingies, whatever the turny things are called. Again, please put that in the comment section below. Okay, so let's sort of go through. I don't really solve clock. Actually, I don't remember how to solve it either. So I plan on doing a thing to see, how far I can get within an hour or 2 hours, whatever that is. But just checking this out. Okay, so this is kind of nice. It's a little strong, but it clicks very, very well. This can go halfway and be not quite certain. So these buttons, in my opinion, are really nice. Turning. Oh my god. That barely turns. That really doesn't want to turn at all. So I've heard some negative things about this. And yeah, there's not even really a click. Now I've heard if you lubricate it and tension it, that can help. So let's see if just doing some turns here will smooth this out. Let me try to do that again. Let's see if Let's see if doing some turns here will just help break this in. But it just seems really tight. I've heard you can tension it, so let's check that out. Let me grab a screwdriver and open this up, because this I really like. It still seems to get a little bit stuck there, but I like that click of it. It's just quite strong though. So maybe that will just, that's not really going to break in too much with time because they're magnets. But it's a nice strong click. This turning is just pretty atrocious. The click, something like this, can be a little bit loud, a little bit annoying, but you can be quite accurate with it. Not so much there. Now, I've never taken apart a clock before, so I don't know what to expect. I'm going to try to be really careful with this. But yeah, I've heard people say that it's the worst one they've ever tried who do clock. I've also heard people say that after you loosen it a little bit and lubricate it, that it gets better. Now, as far as loosening, I don't know if they just mean loosening these screws here a little bit so there's not as much tension pushing down, or if there's something inside to loosen. So we're going to check that all out together. As someone who doesn't really know much about clock, this will be an adventure. And I probably will just, put lubrication on the gears just to see what that does. I've got some old school SpeedShop Purple Rain. The Purple Rain is what turned into Galaxy, I believe. Yes, Galaxy, because Martian's green and Nebula, which is my favorite, is blue. Does this come off? So this is another piece of plastic here. No screws. Okay, how does this come apart? Are there more? There's more screws there. So out of the box, I would not say it's a really good quality puzzle. However, clock seems to be one of those things that if you're going to do it, you're going to adjust it and kind of make the clock your own. You could even change the faceplate so it's not that, but making your own, and that is completely legal. So if you don't want to do anything with clock, I guess I would almost say don't do clock. Okay, let's do. Oh geez, come on, open up now. There we go. Wow. Okay, so that's a lot of things. Okay, so there's nothing to tension here. These just go in. This is very fascinating for me. So there's nothing to really go in here, although I put that in backwards. Okay, so those magnets stick in. As far as these gears go, these go right in here, and those just sit on top. I wonder if adjusting the springs would do anything. These are just solid pieces. So I guess, yeah, loosening the top might adjust the tensions a bit because it has not as much pressure down, but there's no screws or anything to adjust. This is my first time taking apart a clock, so I didn't really know what to expect. I guess I'm going to try to get these all even. Oh my God. So I don't really know if you can, have the clock unsolved. I think it'll be fine as long as, because you can adjust each individual corners. So I think it'll be okay no matter how I put it together. But yeah, those just go in like that. So I think what I'll do is just add some lubrication to these parts and not screw it as tightly together. So I'm wondering in this one, what causes the click? So as it clicks from each one, what causes that click? I guess maybe it could be here. No, I don't really know what causes the clicking mechanism of it. Interesting. Okay, so we'll just put these together. Hopefully we can adjust it afterwards. Well, that's a horrible way of putting it together. What if I do this? Well, I guess I'll add some lubrication here too. I can't imagine that it can't be solved after it's put together, because this would be a beast to put together without looking at the arrows and just trying to line the arrows up. Like, I feel like I would rather assemble a 6x6 than try to do that, unless there's some trick that I don't know about. Okay, I think I did it. Let's get these screws back in now. I won't screw it in as tight. Let's do a nice 5 turns or so each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, what causes, okay, another question for the comment section. What causes the click? Because I don't see anything that like clicks into place, unless it's just gears not completely being aligned. And that click lines things back up. Okay. Yeah, that'd be cool to have my own plate. Now I understand at least the personalization factor of this. You can really make your own style. And I'm just not going to tighten these as much either. Although I think I'm going to be in trouble with this because I think all of these arrows need to be the exact same as the backside. Because I think no matter what... Oh, wait, no, never mind. Okay, so I guess I need to tighten these a bit more. These are kind of sticking out now. Yeah, I think I need to take this apart and adjust it. So compared to this one, the button click is much more precise, but this feels a little bit clunky. And that, I think, if you're doing clock, is what's important. For speed, at least. Now, for me, I'm pretty slow no matter what. If I'm going to practice, honestly, I'm going to practice with this one just because it's much quieter. Oh, geez. So I need to fix that side. However, I think if I was actually at a competition, I might do better with this one. The magnets are nice as far as the buttons go, but you're not going to be much faster with that compared to anything else, because what's really important is the turning and the accuracy. When I was learning and I was talking to someone about how do you get faster, the big thing is really knowing your turns, really knowing if you're going to do, let's say, I'm going to put, say, 2 dots instead of saying degrees or anything like that. If you're going to go 2 dots, you know exactly how far to go with that movement, and it clicks exactly into place. And this is a lot more distinctive of a click with that. There we go. So it's just that need to be adjusted. Okay. Wow, some lubricant got on here. So I would say let's put the lighter side with these lighter dots. Like that. Okay, so that was just a lot of messing around on my part. But let's give a final verdict with this from someone who doesn't really know much about clock. If you're new to it and you want to just mess around with it, it's not bad. Just know that you're going to have to open it up and set it up a bit. However, that seems to be the case with almost every clock in existence because there's not a lot of good ones out there. If you are experienced with clock, this probably won't change the game at all, and you might be wasting your money with it. However, it is the first mainline one to have magnets, and it's fairly cheap. I think if anything, it's going to push Moyu and Chi to get theirs out to production faster. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be practicing with it over this one, only because of the sound. This really annoys me as far as sound goes, but I think that's going to at least get me some practice. Okay, hopefully that answers some questions. Sorry for being a little bit vague and a lot of me messing around with things. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. If there's something that you think I need to know that I'm just missing with clock, let me know that as well. I am interested in doing it more. I just feel like if I'm going to do it, I want to do it right and really know. Ooh, maybe I should do like a month of clock at some point. Just not even a specific method, just learning all of the techniques and tricks and see what you could do in 1 month with clock. Haha! Not this month coming up though, but we'll see. Thank you very much for watching. Leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Hit like, subscribe for more content like this in the future. And as always, stop by SpeedCubeShop for more news and reviews.